On this week's episode of the Rambler Sports Locker, women's volleyball enters postseason play, and RSL reporter Omari Salisbury checks out the famous Damon Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Also, women's basketball breaks a program record, and Eric Moran and his Ramble analysts discuss when it's appropriate to get into the holiday spirit.
Welcome back to this week's holiday special of the Rambler Sports Locker. After a 2-week break, we are back with our final show of the semester. I'm Mary Planke.
And I'm Michael Faso. Way back on November 21st, the men's soccer team competed in the first round of the NCAA tournament against the Kentucky Wildcats in Lexington, Kentucky. Freshman Andrew Mitchell put the Ramblers up 1-0 in the 35th minute after an assist from senior Aiden Magali. A strong defensive effort helped the Ramblers hold off a shot on goal for the first 57 minutes. After a penalty in the 81st minute inside the Rambler box, Kentucky was able to tie it up in the end. Kentucky put an end to Loyola's season with a goal in double overtime. The men's team ended the season with an 11-5-4 record and also won the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament Championship. In other men's soccer news, we want to congratulate former Rambler Elliot Collier, who recently made his debut on the New Zealand national team. Collier played for the Ramblers from 2013 to 2017 and became the first Loyola player ever to be drafted in the MLS in 2018.
The men's soccer season may have just ended, but the holiday season is just getting started.
RSL reporter Omari Salisbury attended the Damon tree lighting ceremony this week to see what Christmas songs get Ramblers the most jazzed up about the holidays.
Hey guys, I'm Omari Salisbury, and today I'm here with Rambler Sports Locker in the Damon Student Center as we get ready for the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. And we here at the Sports Locker thought it would be a good idea to ask people what their favorite holiday song is. Let's get to it. What's your favorite holiday song?
Ooh. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. That song go hard.
All right guys, we've been blessed by Santa Claus himself. We got Connor in our present. We are not going to ask him what class he's in. He's already kind of pretty old. But what is your favorite holiday song?
Christmas Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love.
What's your guys' favorite holiday song?
Probably Mariah Carey's All Around for Christmas.
Okay.
Mine is probably Underneath the Tree.
What's your favorite holiday song?
My favorite holiday song is This Christmas, but the Chris Brown version.
All right, well, Omari wanted to tell everybody his favorite Christmas song, so I will be interviewing him now.
Oh, shucks.
Omari, let the people know.
Well, Chance the Rapper dropped a Christmas album like 2 years ago. There's a song called Merry Christmas, Little Mama, and it kind of goes hard. Everybody should go check it out. That's all.
Yeah, I can back that up. That song does go pretty hard. I'd also like to compliment Omari's glasses. They're really good looking.
Crazy.
Everybody should get a pair of these.
Well, it seems like my fellow Ramblers got some pretty good taste in holiday music. It's getting kind of cold out here, guys, so I gotta go. But happy holidays and see y'all next year. Back to y'all at the studio.
Thanks, Omari. You really took business casual to another level. On Friday, November 22nd, the women's volleyball team played University of Northern Iowa in Cedar Falls, Iowa. The Ramblers lost the game 3-1. Despite the loss, freshman Addie Barnes helped the Ramblers with 14 kills and 2 blocks. For the regular season final on Saturday, November 23rd, the Ramblers played Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa. The Ramblers bounced back with a 3-2 victory. Redshirt senior Heather Koken led the team with 16 kills and 1 block. The win secured Loyola the number 2 seed in the MVC tournament. On Friday, November 29th, the Ramblers played 3-seed Illinois State in the MVC tournament semifinal. After winning the first set, the Ramblers dropped 3 sets in a row to lose the Redbirds 3-1. Koken led the team with 11 kills and 1 block in her final game as a Rambler. She was named to the MVC All-Tournament team for her efforts. The redshirt senior also received second-team All-MVC honors. Joining her on the awards list, freshman Addie Barnes earned first-team All-MVC and became the first Rambler to ever earn MVC Freshman of the Year honors. Fellow freshman Taylor Venuto also earned first-team All-MVC honors. In head coach Amanda Berkeley's second year in charge, the Ramblers ended the season with a 21-11 record. The Ramblers tallied a program record 14 conference wins on their way to their best finish in MVC standings in program history.
We're going to keep the holiday festivities going here at RSL with another holiday-inspired segment.
Yes, up next, it's not a wish list or even a naughty or nice list. It's Pablo Rosero with RSL Top 5 list.
For this show's holiday-themed Top 5 list, I've checked it once and I checked it twice. So without further ado, let's take a look at my top 5 athletes with holiday-related names. Leading off the list at number 5 is Buffalo Bills defensive tackle Star Lotulelei. In his second season with the Buffalo Bills, Lotulelei has helped lead this team to a winning record and has helped turn the Bills' defense into a force. Like a star on a Christmas tree, this star has put the Bills over the top. Former Pittsburgh Steeler and current New York Jets running back Le'Veon Bell comes in at number 4 on our list. Bell has dashed all over opposing defenses his entire career, and that didn't change when he moved on from Pittsburgh to New York. Bell is one of the most feared players in the NFL, and like he is on the Jets, Bells are an inaugural part on Christmas. At number 3 on the list is Minnesota Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph. This Rudolph may not have a red nose, but that doesn't mean he isn't spectacular. Rudolph has lit up defenses all season long and has helped keep the Vikings alive in the NFC playoff race. Coming in at number 2 is former Syracuse Stena and OGM Ormondspor forward Rakeem Christmas. While Christmas is playing in Turkey this season, it's difficult to keep the man with the most jolly of winter holidays off this list. Christmas may have had a short-lived NBA career with the Indiana Pacers, but that doesn't stop him from having one of the best holiday-themed names. New Orleans Pelican Jrue Holiday and Indiana Pacers Aaron Holiday and Justin Holiday come in at number 1. The Holiday brothers embody the holiday spirit for 2 main reasons. For one, their last name is literally Holiday. And second, the holiday spirit is about family and being with the ones you love. This trio of brothers are living it up in the NBA, but in the end, it's all about family. That's it for my holiday list. I'm Pablo Rosero. Back to you at the desk.
On Friday, November 22nd, the women's basketball team took on University of Missouri Kansas City in Kansas City. The Ramblers won the game in double overtime with a final score of 72-67. Sophomore Allison Day led the team with 17 points, and junior Ellie Rice chipped in 14. On Sunday, December 1st, Loyola played at the University of Portland in yet another overtime game. The Ramblers blew out the Pilots in overtime, jumping ahead a 78-64 win. Rice put 17 points on the scoreboard, and junior Abby O'Connor added 16. On Wednesday, December 4th, Loyola played Dartmouth at Gentile Arena. The Ramblers won the game 61-40. O'Connor led the Ramblers in points with 15. The Ramblers have a shot out to a 7-0 start to the season, a program record. The team will look to keep the streak going against SIUE on Sunday, December 8th in Edwardsville, Illinois.
The men's basketball team visited the Cayman Islands over Thanksgiving break for the Cayman Islands Classic. In their first game against South Florida on November 25th, the Ramblers were defeated by the Bulls 66-55. Junior Cameron Crutwood whacked up 16 points for the Ramblers and scored his 1,000th career point for Loyola in the second half. On November 26th, the Ramblers continued their Cayman Islands Classic play in a consolation game against Colorado State. Colorado State scored with less than a second remaining to beat the Ramblers 61-60. Loyola held a 60-51 lead with 4 minutes left, but did not find the basket again. Redshirt junior Tate Hall put up 22 points for the Ramblers, while Crutwig got 14 in the loss. Hall and Crutwig continued to be standouts in the 7th place game of the tournament on November 27th. Both players combined for 43 points in the final game against Old Dominion. Loyola defeated Old Dominion 68-61. Crutwig was later named to the Cayman Islands Classic All-Tournament team. After the international trip, the Ramblers were back in the United States Tuesday, December 3rd to compete in Muncie, Indiana against Ball State. Hall and Crutwig continued to lead the pack with 14 points each, helping Loyola to a 70-58 win. Junior Keith Clemens racked up 13 points after missing the first 8 games of the season due to a knee injury.
We have one final holiday segment for you all today, and this time we're bringing out the infamous Ramble Desk.
Yes, earlier Omari asked Loyola students what their favorite Christmas songs were. Now Eric Moran and his Ramble analysts are debating what time of year is appropriate to begin listening to Christmas music.
Welcome to this week's Ramble. I'm Eric Moran here with Ramble analysts Connor Bergen and Matt Mason. This week we're discussing the age-old debates surrounding the holidays. The question is simple. When is it appropriate to start listening to Christmas music? Connor, I'll start with you.
Well, Eric, Matt, the thing about holiday cheer is that holiday cheer is a currency, okay? You can have a lot of it, you can have a little of it. The thing is, though, you can run out of it, all right? And that means that you want to have enough to last all the way through the holiday season. You want to be peaking at about December 21st, December 22nd, then, ride that into Christmas and ride it out into the new year. So to do that, you have to listen to Christmas music no earlier than December 1st.
I completely disagree. Who are you to tell me when I can and when I cannot listen to Christmas music? That's like telling me I can't listen to country music during the winter because it mentions a beach, or I can't listen to Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA because it's not the 4th of July.
That is honestly not, those are completely different analogies, okay? It's
absolutely
you
not.
Want to hear the real analogy? Here's the real analogy. Have you ever listened to Friday, I'm in Love on a Monday? Completely takes the pleasure and joy out of that song. That's like listening to Christmas music before Thanksgiving.
I disagree with you.
It's a travesty.
The reason I listen to Christmas music whenever I want is because I want to be prepared and in the holiday spirit.
Yes, so you want to be...
I'm a college student stressed out with finals, and Christmas music gives me joy. Christmas music is about being wholesome with family and together. I think you can listen to it before Thanksgiving, whenever you want.
Connor, what do you think about, so it brings him a lot of happiness. Well, what do you, even though it's not in December, what do you say to that?
Yes, that's a good point, I will say, but the thing that is special about Christmas music is its exclusivity. It only comes once a year for 1 month, okay? It's like the Olympics. It's like
the main message
like
together,
the World
though,
Cup.
is
it's
to
like
be
seeing
wholesome.
my grandma in the summertime. That's what makes it special, is because
what makes it special is
it's
the
so
message.
limited.
The message,
and
the positive message.
There's a thing called holiday fatigue, okay? And if you start listening to Christmas music before Thanksgiving, you might think you can last the whole time. But come
you might be
December,
someone who gets holiday fatigue.
You're not ready.
I do not get holiday fatigue, and I know many people that do not get holiday fatigue. So if you do, then by all means, don't listen to Christmas music year-round before Thanksgiving or December 1st, like you said. I am someone who does not get that fatigue, so I'm going to listen.
Superman?
Call me a holiday Superman then, because I love Christmas and I listen to it. Nick, give me a song to listen to for the holidays and Thanksgiving. Give me a Thanksgiving song to listen to.
Can't happen. It's impossible.
Exactly. So I listen to Christmas music because I want to get in the holiday spirit of being together with friends and family.
And that's the message. Music, that's the point.
Yeah, but the message behind it is...
Listen to something from...
Okay, I agree. Some songs like Santa Baby and All I Want for Christmas Is You are very Christmas centered in what they're about. But the Christmas music genre in a whole is about family. It's about religion. It's about being together with the people you love.
Friday,
and that's why I listen to it.
All right, Connor, you have one sentence. Give me your argument, final words.
I'm in love on a Monday. It's the same exact thing as listening to... The magic is gone if you don't listen.
Final thoughts?
I could listen to It's Friday by Rebecca Black any day of the week and get the same feeling. So I don't like that argument.
Well, I will say you both brought some really good arguments to the table. Honestly, I kind of liked Matt's theory. If it brings you happiness, I don't really see a problem with that. So I think Matt won this debate. So to get in on the conversation, make sure to tweet us at Loyola RSL with your thoughts. Happy holidays, and back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Eric. I think you can listen to Christmas music as soon as Santa makes his appearance in the parade.
Whatever floats your boat, okay? Before we end the show tonight, we have a few bittersweet goodbyes to mention. First up, this is RSL co-executive producer Isabella Van Stadham's final show with us. You may have noticed a big improvement in the show's graphics and technical quality this semester. That was all thanks to Isabella. She's graduating at semester's end and moving on to bigger and better things. So on behalf of the entire RSL crew, we'd like to say congratulations and thank you.
We are also saying goodbye to student media manager and RSL faculty advisor, Ralph Brasseth, who has helped start RSL in 2011. Since then, Ralph has been a great help to our show and a phenomenal mentor to everybody who has come into the RSL studio. He's retiring at the end of the semester, and we brought him onto the show just to say a few words.
For starters, I'm not retiring, I resigned, which means I don't have a job and I don't have enough money to retire, okay? I also noticed I have a purple tie on, and it's the wrong, this is for Lent, okay? It's like we're mourning and we're sorrowful for the upcoming death of Jesus Christ. And of course, 3 days later, so it's not really Christmassy, but I am in the Christmas spirit, and I'm glad I'm here. I did want to mention just a couple of things. Rambler Sports Locker has been going on for, gosh, almost 10 years, since 2011, I believe. And over that time, we've had so many great students that have come through here. Many of them go on to careers in broadcasting, but most do not. So why would they come here? Because it's a great experience. You get competent skill, you learn how to become interdependent with each other. You're talking about teamwork, talking about maturity, deadlines, accuracy. And so there's lots of different reasons to come here. And I think one of the best reasons is fun. There's a lot of laughs and a lot of smiles here. And I've always been glad about that. And I guess I'm closing here, is that right? I'm just going to go ahead and say that I am closing. Oh, she says I'm not, so I'm not going to close, in which case I'm going to let you guys ask me a question because I don't know what to do at this point.
Wow. Well, what's next for you?
What's next? I don't really know. One of the things, okay, I'm 61 years old, and I've been doing journalism, either doing it or teaching it for almost 30 years. And it's just time for me to make a change. I'm not burnt out. I love what I do. I love working with students, but I have a couple of chapters left to write in my own life, and so I'm going out on a big adventure because I don't know what I'm going to do or where I'm going to do it or who I'm going to do it with. And rather than being sort of fearful, I'm really excited about that.
All right, Ralph. Well, thanks so much for setting this all up for us. This has been a great experience for all of us, and we really appreciate you.
It's been a great experience for me. And a couple of trivia questions. What Christmas show is this from? I'm Yukon Cornelius! Does anybody know? Yeah?
I don't know.
It's Rudolph!
Rudolph.
Thank you.
There it is.
Now,
all right, we're fresh out of time. We love you, Ralph, but we got to go, and we want to say thank you to all of you for watching. And Mary?
I'm Mary Planky. Happy holidays, and check back next semester for another episode of the Rambler Sports Locker.
All right, Ralph, you do the honors.
Okay, and I'm Ralph Brass, and I've been dying to sit on this desk for 10 years. Wink, wink. And what I'd like to say is Merry Christmas to everyone. We'll see you next semester. And as always, don't forget to turn out